Jim Jones attacks son during shocking family incident. By Cassandra Vale, The Veritas Ledger. April 23, 2025. In what neighbors are calling a chaotic unraveling of a once respected family, music mogul and reality TV icon Jim Jones has allegedly attacked his 20-year-old son in a late-night confrontation that left the Jones estate swarming with police, paramedics, and stunned family members. What started as a quiet Tuesday evening in the upscale suburb of Saddle River, New Jersey, quickly escalated into a headline-making domestic breakdown. The incident, a family fractured. Sources close to the family report that tensions had been building for months between Jim and his son, Jeremiah, J.J., Jones. Insiders cite a toxic mix of generational pride, financial disagreements, and a controversial decision made by J.J. to leave the family business to pursue a solo music career, without his father's blessing. According to an exclusive source who asked to remain anonymous, Jim was never a man who tolerated disloyalty, especially not from his own blood. That night, emotions finally erupted. J.J. had returned home to pick up some old equipment and, sources say, confront his father about a song Jim allegedly leaked to the public without his consent. Words were exchanged, shouts grew louder, glass shattered. And then, allegedly, Jim struck his son. 911 call reveals intense scene. The 911 call, obtained by the Veritas Ledger, paints a disturbing picture. He hit him. My dad hit him. He's bleeding, and I don't know. He's not answering me. Please come quick, a voice believed to be JJ's younger sister sobs on the recording. When authorities arrived at the scene, JJ was found unconscious but breathing, with a deep gash on his forehead and visible bruising around his jaw. Jim Jones, known for his larger-than-life persona, was reportedly pacing the driveway, shirtless, screaming at officers to get off my property. He was taken into custody without further incident. From celebrity to suspect, Jim Jones rose to fame in the early 2000s as a rapper and member of the Diplomats' Dipset, later reinventing himself as a media personality with multiple reality TV appearances. Often portrayed as fiercely loyal and unshakably proud, his public persona has long overshadowed what insiders describe as a volatile temper. A former bodyguard, who worked with Jones for over a decade, said, "He's brilliant, passionate, but when he feels betrayed, it's like flipping a switch. He goes from zero to nuclear." Legal analysts speculate that Jim may face felony assault charges, with a potential civil suit from his son. Family speaks out. Chrissy Lampkin, Jim's longtime partner, broke her silence early Wednesday morning in an emotional Instagram video. "This is our worst nightmare. I'm asking for privacy and prayers for our family as we try to make sense of what happened. This isn't the man I know. And this isn't over." JJ, still recovering in a private hospital, released a brief statement through his manager. "I love my dad, but I won't let this slide. There's no excuse for what he did. Some things break, and you can't glue them back." A history of strain. Though the public has often seen the Jones family as tight-knit, insiders paint a more complex picture. Friends of JJ describe him as quiet, introspective, and constantly walking in his father's shadow. "He was always Jim's son, never his own person. I think he just snapped," said a close friend. That same source claims JJ had been secretly working on a documentary detailing his struggle for identity and autonomy within the larger-than-life legacy of Jim Jones. The industry reacts. Hip-hop artists and influencers across social media were quick to weigh in. Rapper Fat Joe tweeted, "Sad situation all around. Praying for healing. Family is complicated." Others weren't as forgiving. Media personality Wendy O. Sparks stated in a viral TikTok, "We need to stop excusing these violent outbursts just because someone's a legend. Hurt is hurt, no matter who throws the punch." What's next for Jim Jones? Currently out on bail, Jim has declined to speak with media. His legal team issued a generic statement saying, "Mr. Jones is cooperating fully with the investigation and looks forward to clearing his name." But sources within his circle say this may be the beginning of a major downfall. He built his kingdom on loyalty and fear, said one former collaborator. But you can't control grown children with fear. They eventually push back. Epilogue. A family's future. As of now, JJ remains in stable condition, surrounded by close friends and reportedly in talks to release the very track that sparked the confrontation, this time, on his own terms. The track, rumored to be titled, Legacy or Lies, is said to reflect his struggle, pain, and ultimate emancipation from his father's legacy. Whether this incident will lead to reconciliation, reckoning, or ruin remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: the Jones family may never be the same.